The regular season is over and the playoffs are officially here. Hopefully, the Minnesota Vikings will be in the playoffs next year. We can only dream so much. Hello, Commanders. Automatic Gamer here, and welcome to my NFL Wildcard Weekend predictions for these teams heading into the postseason and to see which team is going to officially head to the top and head to Santa Clara for the Super Bowl. Let's start things off with both of our Saturday games. Our first Saturday match at 3:30 will be the LA Rams against the Carolina Panthers. Now, last time both these teams faced off, Matt Stafford, Bryce Young, obviously had really good, incredible games, and then that game pretty much came down to the wire. And then the Panthers pretty much got the ball taken away from Matthew Stafford, the MVP level quarterback who should be MVP this season, and then that's how they were able to get the win with that takeaway. But yeah, for this game, I mean, Bryce Young still looking like he's going to be the guy for the Carolina Panthers heading into next year because of everything that he has shown this year, which is good. But the issue I have with the Carolina Panthers is Rico Donnell and Hubbard, because them two, I mean, they haven't been able to get fully activated and get going in that run game because of how defenses are able to shut them down. Because if you can't, they won't have a run game going, and that's the big weakness right now of the Carolina Panthers. And the Rams have a really good offense, really good defense, really good one of the best secondaries in the NFL, good special teams. And Panthers, yeah, good special teams. They have a good defense, good run game if they can get Rico Donnell and Hubbard going, but it ain't the greatest in the world, which kind of stinks. But I mean, yeah, for this game, just because I think the Rams will probably be able to shut down anything that I think Rico Donnell or Hubbard and Bryce Young are going to be trying to do, I'm going to go with the LA Rams to get this win, even though if they are able to get them two going, Rico Donnell and Hubbard, I mean, I think the Rams will still find a way to win this game if it's even through the defense and the secondary, or if it's through the offense with Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, and Puka Nacua. So yeah, LA Rams, you get this win and advance further into the divisional round. Then you got the Green Bay Packers facing off against Chicago Bears at 7 o'clock. The rubber match. I gotta pick one of my enemies to lose. Yeah, which one? Personally, for this game, I don't know who the hell to pick. I gotta root for one of them, even though I hate both of them. Yeah, so the Packers locked in at the 7th seed. Not great for them, but also they're a beat up football team. Their offense is hurt, their defense is hurt, secondary is hurt, and they're just a beat up football team. And what do they have to play for? I don't really know. Not much, I don't think. But I mean, yeah, Malik Willis is obviously hurt. Jordan Love did clear concussion protocol, so that's pretty good. Maybe he'll be playing. That'd be cool if he did. But the league is not terrified of him. He's warned about that. Has he listened to it? No, he hasn't. I just like to rip him apart because that's what the media does to him all the time. But yeah, I mean, the Packers beat up football team. Jordan Love's coming back off concussion protocol. If he most likely ends up playing, if he gets hurt again, I would honestly be surprised if Clayton Tune did come in. But yeah, going up against the Chicago Bears with Caleb Williams, who has a pretty good offense, who does have a couple woes here and there, but also the defense has a few woes, but they can still be really good and powered on the offense and defense. So, I mean, yeah. The weak points of both teams, I think the Packers' offense and defense is still a little beat up. The Bears offense and defense is not beat up, so that'll maybe be the difference maker. And I mean, to settle this rubber match, I mean, who knows? It could go either way. Because well, Bears I think were unable to secure the second seed in the NFC, so yeah, that's why it's the rubber match this weekend. But yeah, I mean, just because I think they're not necessarily going to be a little bit more control in the game and they're not beat up, unlike the Green Bay Packers, I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears to get this win to advance to the divisional round, even though personally for this game, I'm going to be rooting for the Meteor for this one. And then for your Sunday matches, oh, this will be entertaining. You got the Buffalo Bills facing off against Jacksonville Jaguars Sunday at noon. So the Buffalo Bills, obviously anyone can beat the New York Jets. They're the Jets. So yeah, I mean yeah. But yeah, facing off against Jacksonville Jaguars, one, it's not the Jets, and two, it's a real test because going up against Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, I mean, yeah, that's going to be a huge test for Josh Allen and James Cook. Even though Josh Allen, I mean, if he has to, he can throw his team on his back, throw on the Superman cape, and be like, "All right, I can win this game, even if I have to throw my team on my back." And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a huge test for both teams because both are really good in the AFC. The Bills are really good with James Cook in the run game. They got weapons at the wide receiver position, so that's good. But Trevor Lawrence, really good QB as well. Both extremely mobile, especially on the ground. Both have a really good offense, really good defense, and a pretty good, well put together secondary, I think. But I mean, yeah. Who do I choose? Because this game is going to be entertaining, and I could honestly flip a coin between both these teams because both are really good. But I mean, yeah, who am I going to go with? But the big deciding factor for this game is probably one, if there's going to be turnovers by each QB, each team in this game, and also who has a better high-powered offense and who can move the ball down the field more efficiently than your opponent. And I mean, for that game, for this, I mean, James Cook, he's really good in the run game, and to get things going on the ground, he's really good. But I mean, the defense, if that gets in his way, that could be a problem. But I mean, I'm going to go with Josh Allen, James Cook, and the Buffalo Bills to get this win. Just because I think their offense can move the ball and get things going on the ground. But if that doesn't work, Josh Allen can always just throw on that cape and put the team on his back to win the game. So Bills, you get the win. I'm so sorry, Dolphins. But hey, you could be getting the Ravens head coach as the Miami Dolphins new head coach at some point. Anyway, next you got the San Francisco 49ers facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles at 3:30. So yeah, 49ers wasn't able to do anything against Seattle Seahawks. You were able to get Brock Purdy was getting pressured left and right. You weren't able to get Christian McCaffrey going in the run game. You had no wide receivers to get to because they were all covered. But the good news is you should be getting just healthier because you've been beat up all effing year, which honestly just sucks if you're the 49ers. But the good news is you're getting healthy and stronger, and it's at the right time because you're in the postseason. But yeah, I still believe in their offense. I still think it's one of the best in the NFL. Their defense, secondary, special teams is all really, really good, well put together. Robert Saleh has pretty much taken the defense and everything and transformed it into his own image, just like the Vikings with Brian Flores. Please stay with us this season and next season, and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, going up against the Eagles with some woes on your offense and your defense, and the Eagles are just going to, if they lose this game, they're going to be blaming Kevin Patullo. I can just feel it. I know how their fan base works, and I mean, Saquon Barkley, he hasn't been to his original ways of how he's able to run the ball, mostly because of how I think the offense has been working with Kevin Patullo's whole scheme of things, or just how it's been all year, just very inconsistent. But yeah, Jalen Hurts been inconsistent. Saquon Barkley isn't up to his whole ways, but the one saving grace the Eagles have is the defense. So maybe it's going to be a defensive battle, but maybe it's because I think that the 49ers have a little bit of a better offense than the Eagles. And if they're able to get Christian McCaffrey or any Brock Purdy, or yeah, just the offense just going, to able to throw or keep the ground game going, to able to move the ball down the field, I'm going to go with the 49ers to get this win. And San Francisco, just watch out for the Seattle Seahawks if you have to play them again. Then, on Sunday night, we got the New England Patriots facing off against the LA Chargers. For this wildcard match, I think again Drake May is going to have a true test. Well, one, he's not going to win MVP. Let's just be clear of that. He's not an MVP level quarterback. That is Matthew Stafford and Baker Mayfield. But yeah, the Patriots. The good news is they don't have the first seed. But yeah, I mean, someone's got to stop their empire from growing. And it very well could be the Chargers, even though, yeah, Justin Herbert and a lot of their starters didn't play. I mean, it's just going to give Justin Herbert and the Chargers a lot of rest and readiness in order to play this Patriots team with Drake May and Stephon Diggs and how they have things going in the run game. But I do think with the Chargers, they can shut down what the Patriots are trying to do for this wild card match. Because the Chargers, they do have a really good offense. They do have a good defense. But unfortunately, the Patriots have a offense where they can move the ball in the air or through that run game too. But yeah, their defense and their secondary is still good. Same with the Chargers. But I mean, the difference maker, I think, is going to be the turnovers. Because I think the defense, because they are going to be able to get after Drake May and make him hopefully cause some turnovers and limit his power in his regime of the New England Patriots, of this empire. I'm going to go with the LA Chargers to get this win, to officially bring an end to this regime of this resurging empire. And yeah, no one just wants to see the Empire Strikes Back. So, Chargers, you get this win. Then, finally, Monday Night Football for your wildcard match. You have the Houston Texans facing off against Pittsburgh Steelers. The Texans able to get that last minute field goal over the Indianapolis Colts and get a win. And I think it was either Phillip Rivers that was playing that game for the Colts, or it was Anthony Richardson. Someone let me know if you noticed in the comments, but I didn't think it was Phillip Rivers playing, so I think it was Anthony Richardson, but I'm not certain, so please let me know in the comments if you knew who was playing for the Colts at quarterback. And yeah, for the Texans in that game, offense can basically, I think, move the ball, but yeah, it does have some woes here and there, which is not great. I mean, CJ Stroud, he is still a really good QB, and he can definitely move the ball with the weapons that he has on the ground and in the air with his wide receivers, so that's nice. But the real bright spot of the Texans is obviously that defense, probably number 1 or number 2 in the NFL overall for that defense and that secondary. Because their defense secondary, it's one of the best in the NFL, and it's going to be a true test for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And speaking of the Steelers, they did it again. They won the AFC North last week over the Ravens. They pulled off all that BS, more of that BS magic. Who knows how much dark BS magic they got left in them, but that's going to be a real test for Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf to go up against this Texans defense being one of the best in the NFL, but also if the Steelers are able to get after C.J. Stroud with T.J. Watt, that could be a little bit of a difference maker in that game. But I do think this Texans defense is, well, it's one of the best in the NFL, but I do think because it's this good, it will be able to get after Aaron Rodgers and make him potentially cause some turnovers and hopefully get some sacks on Rodgers and limit DK Metcalf and whatever they're trying to do in Pittsburgh and stopping their BS magic in their tracks and sending them to, I don't know, wherever they start this BS magic with Mike Tomlin. So, Texans, you get this win. And that is my predictions for the 2025/2026 Wild Card Weekend. If you agree or disagree with any of these predictions in the comments, let me know below. And also, if you guys want to talk more football or anything else with me, subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. The link will be in the description. And I will see you on the football field, Commanders.